What's going on? Time is 4:35 p.m. So I'm gonna set up my tent right now. March 24th. I'm gonna set up my tent right now. I'm not going to 7-Eleven. I'm not going to CVS. You guys can call everybody off. I'm just gonna stay here. I got enough water and tea to last me, and crackers to last me for another 24 hours. So the doctors want you guys to argue. My suggestion to everybody is you guys should have already been killing each other already, which they are. They're sending people to alpha prison in the background for just not doing anything. I would physically start killing everybody though. I would bring in the big guns, Gatling guns, machetes, bazookas, RCPs and shit. I would just bring in the guns and just start blasting everybody. If you guys aren't going to do anything, it's just going to continue like this. Wouldn't it be better if you had a fighting chance? Look, wouldn't it be better if you guys had a fighting chance? They would rather you guys just kill each other in first dimension by shooting each other, okay? Instead, people are just getting taken to alpha prison in the background. This is kind of, this is a real shitty situation for everybody. I don't want to do this. You guys should have paid my money. I would already be on an island surfing right now. But you just want everything miserable for everybody. I'm sure the FBI at this point, they wish to God they would have paid me or killed me, right? Probably, so if they have a good conscience, they probably would have said, no, this guy deserves to be paid. You guys just didn't want to pay him. These guys took over everything. I don't know how you have the United States government set up so Thomas, Patrick, George Soros can take over any department of the United States government at any time, rather it be some kind of cabinet or it's a military branch or an agency, any agency. You just allow these people, George Soros primarily, because he has all the money tied into all the conglomerates and the United States corporations. You just allow him to take over anything at any time, no matter how corrupt it is, no matter how wrong it is. Money controls the entire United States. Well, not in this case. You guys are being sentenced to alpha prison. Look, they can't do anything. We're not going to let him. We're talking through him right now. We're not going to let anybody do anything to him. You can't get anything from him. You can't get anything from a shadow. Everybody knows what these guys want. They want to control the shadows, plural, through him. Okay? It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. People are going to alpha prison in the background because you guys just want to be stupid. We're going to continue this. Nobody can help you guys. Nobody's going to help him. Okay? He's going to have to be put down eventually. You guys aren't going to pay him anything. That's fine. We don't need your money. You'll work it off in alpha prison anyway. We don't need anything from you people. He doesn't need to be compensated. Okay? He doesn't need to be compensated. He needs to be picked up. Now, if we were the bad guys, what we would have done, we would have already switched all these guys out. Okay? If the bad guys were really doing their job, they would have switched out all the guys already. Switched them all out. And then picked them up. But what you guys are doing here is just want to argue. You know people are going to alpha prison. These guys are in on it. We're telling you guys up front right now, Thomas, George Soros, that Jester alien, which you guys can't see, all these guys are in on it because they're duplicate locked program subconsciouses. We've been telling you since Santa Barbara. They are already switched out. They're going to be his oppressors. They're going to be his oppressors. We want this situation like this. If the United States government will not do anything to say, hey, look, you know what, this is just wrong. We don't feel comfortable with this at least. The least you can say is we don't feel comfortable with how this is proceeding. They don't even say that. Why? Half of them already switched out and half of them aren't. Let's say we're keeping the situation like that. We want the real people of the United States government to really have to make a choice. They're just staying quiet. FBI, CIA, everybody knows. The rest of the United States government who's not switched out, they're just staying quiet. They won't talk. That's not George Soros. That's not Patrick. That's not Thomas. They're in alpha prison already. We're giving you guys the answers and you still won't do anything. We're giving you guys the answer straight up, and you won't do anything.